Hey guys, so in the end, I did not make the 2,000 signatures to get on the Senate ballot. It's okay. It's okay after I boohooed for like 12 hours about it, but it's okay. I'm glad I went on this journey. I still believe in just the inconvenient truth. I still believe in representing Pennsylvania. I'll just find another way to do it. I still believe in representing America. I still believe in talking about real issues, real problems, and also I believe in calling out fake propaganda, divisive propaganda that's not getting us anywhere. You know, I believe in all of that. So I still will fight for the truth, the inconvenient truth. I'll just find another way to do it. I'll just find another way to do it. But let me drop off these nuggets real quick, okay? I don't know if anybody's running for anything in another in another state, when y'all primaries are or whatever. So I'm gonna just speak about the state of Pennsylvania, and then you guys can see like the similarities in what you guys will do if you're running, okay? Because I firmly believe and know that we need us in there. We need, excuse me, I'm just checking my thing. Sorry, guys. I know that we need us in there. We need us, not politicians or corporatists. No, we need us. So anyway, for anybody who's doing this the first time, who does not know what to do, so here's this nugget. This is what I was looking for on YouTube that I could not find anywhere. So I'm gonna put it down. So we're talking about Pennsylvania, right? Well, Pennsylvania already had an issue with redistricting. So when we were supposed to get our petitions to get our signatures, they kept moving it back. We had to check every day, every day, every day. Okay. Finally, they said petitions are out, right? So now, because I was running, I'm a registered Republican, I was running as a Republican. I needed 2,000 registered Republican signatures. The reason why that makes it a little harder for me is because, you know, as I'm getting older in life, like, of course, everybody starts off as a Democrat for the most part. Those of us who weren't into politics before, and then you start to pay attention and you're like, maybe I'm just independent, you know? But I do have, like I said, Republican values. I do believe in God. I do believe in the Constitution. And I believe in less government overreach. Now, those elected officials that we have right now, they forgot their values, okay? But those are like some of the Republican values. But anyway, and I believe like in free market society, all that. Like, I don't mind capitalism, not crony capitalism, but I don't mind capitalism. I deal in reality. So, sorry guys. All right, bet. So I'm a Republican, I'm running. So they say you need 2,000 registered Republican signatures. So I said, well, let me find all like the Republican events, and then I could get signatures like there. And I did. I found some, which I made some like really good connects, right? But the problem is like I would go and then like I would get like 4 signatures. And so I would drive all the way somewhere. Don't get me wrong, I made some amazing connects. So I know that this whole journey is like God wanted it to go this way, because I made some like very amazing connects. So there's a bigger picture, but I'm just letting you know what you might want to do differently. You know? So anyway, I would drive to an event, whatever, and then like I would get like 4 signatures, 3 signatures, and it's like, oh my goodness, I spent all this time and that's all I got. And you're just thinking like you need all these signatures. So the thing that I would tell people is like, well, first of all, make sure if you get somebody to help you get signatures, make sure that's the person you can trust. I hired a company and it didn't go the way that I thought it would go. I'm going to just leave it at that. But make sure it's somebody you can trust. I think personally, you should pay somebody that you know, because you should give people a little bit of money to do something for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, right? So pay somebody that you know, and they can, go places and petition for you, okay? So that's what I would definitely do differently. And then you'd be surprised to what kind of connects that you have. So, like, I do have friends that are Republican and they know Republicans and stuff, and they have mad connects, right? But I was late. I should have asked them from the door, because I'm always like, it's not that I'm shy, but I don't want to be intrusive on somebody's life, right? But you will find that people who know you and really believe in you are going to say, what? Tell me more. I want to do more. What can I do for you? And it's not being intrusive, right? It's so like, if a person has connects or whatever, they're gonna go to their family's house, whatever. They be like, oh, yo, sign a petition for my friend, blah blah blah, right? Okay. So another thing that I would have asked for more help earlier. Like that's something that I need to learn how to do. Period. With a lot of stuff in life, like I don't ask for help enough. I don't, and I have so many amazing people around me who want to help me with things, and I'm always like, nah, I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to be a burden. No, you make great connects with people. You have good friends. You have good family. They want to help you. So, so now, here's the thing, right? What I would do, another thing I would have did differently. So, the day that I got my petitions, what I should have did was find out what markets will allow me to come and set up like a little table so that I could talk to people as they're going in. Not a lot of supermarkets or like Walmarts and stuff, they're going to let you do that, but you'll find some that will. And so your demographic, right? So like now in Pennsylvania is a closed primary state, so that's why they were like, oh, you got to have Republican signatures, because you're Republican. Then I said, well, what if I did it as an independent? They were like, well, you probably need like 5,000 signatures of like everybody. And I'm like, golly. So, okay. So now I know I'm running as a Republican. And so I know that there's certain areas that are going to have more Republican voters. You know your demographic. You know what you're running as. If you're running as a Democrat, you know where you're going to find your Democrats. Everybody knows, right? You can fill it out. So I would call markets that are around in that area or Walmart, whatever, any big stores, plazas, whatever, little stores that people are coming into. And I would say like, hey, how would I go about like doing a little setup, right? Okay. And you'll find people, like I said, who said yes. I didn't do that until like the last 3 or 4 days of my petition signing. But I also did think that somebody else was doing what they were supposed to do, and it didn't work out like that. So anyway, so you really have to have people you trust. So now when you go to the market and then your setup doesn't have to, like the first setup I did, I'm like, oh, let me get the table. I had my computer, saying my, like replaying my videos over and over again. I had all these pictures and stuff or whatever. And it was cute, right? But I noticed the last day I did something totally different, which I should have did on the first day. I didn't even have a table. I didn't even bring a chair. I had my folder with my picture on it. I had my literature in there, and I had my petitions, and I was just walking up to people like when they were coming into the market. I was like, hi, my name is Casey. I'm running for U.S. Senate. Like I would start with a quick spiel, right, to capture their attention. So I know my target audience is Republican. So my values are of the same values, right? So it's not like I'm just saying stuff to be a grifter. Like I believe in what I was saying. So for me, I would start off like, I was like, hi, my name is Casey Felon. I'm a God-fearing, God-loving, registered nurse Republican trying to run for U.S. Senate. And I just need petitions on people to sign my petition. I just need signatures for my petition. And a lot of people, when they heard the God-fearing, God-loving, or they heard the registered nurse, a lot of people, when they heard Republican, they were like, and then it kind of sparked them, right? So I got like a quick spiel, like to get everything out in like 10 seconds because people are coming to the market to go shopping. They feel like they don't have time, right? And then I smiled in people's faces and I just kept smiling and I just kept on. Like at some points when it was like 5 or like 6, 7 people like just coming in and out, I would just start screaming, hi everybody, my name is Casey and I'm running for U.S. Senate. You know what I mean? I would start with my spiel. At least 3 of them would come over and be like, huh? All right. And then they would like kind of talk to me a little bit, or they'd be like, I'll sign. You're Republican, right? Yeah. Okay. I'll sign. And so I had a couple of people like, you sure you're Republican? I'm like, yeah, don't be fooled by the optics. You know what I'm saying? Like we come in all shapes and sizes and colors, but no. But like I said, and whatever you're running as, you know where to go, and then so you just get your quick spiel, and then like you go and you get in people's faces. That day, I in like 3 hours had gotten like 100 signatures, right? 100. Remember I told you I would go to events and I would get four, right? So if I was doing this from when they gave us 15 days to get this, right? I could have already on my own had 1,500 by the end. I would have actually had more if I would have did it exactly like that. But like I said, we're doing this. It like I made some awesome connects, but I'm just trying to show you the math of like how you get a lot. And you have to get over the whole, people are gonna reject you. People did reject me. One lady, she was like, no. And then I was like, well, why you say no? Because I was like, why did you say no? I was like, I'm just asking, like, is it like my delivery or something? She's like, I just don't want to. And I was like, okay, that's your right. So you have to have a thick skin. It's easier said than done a little bit, but you're going and you want to do this, so you have to have a thick skin. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't that many people who did that to me though. I found amazing people. It's like when you start talking to people, it was like 98% of the people were really, really nice. And then 2% were like, no, 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 that's okay. One guy was like, that's okay, that's okay. And I was like, but what's okay? And he was like, I said, I just need signatures for X, Y, Z. And then he was like, okay. And then I told him, and then he's like, okay, I'll sign. And I said, thank you, but I do, and I would tell him like, I'm talking fast. I respect your time. Here's my YouTube. Go check me out on YouTube. And then you'll see, how I feel about certain policies. Okay. So for me, that's what I would do the next time. Again, really happy with the connects that I made too. So there's a bigger purpose for this journey. So, but I wanted to drop that off, that at least a little bit of that off, because then when you get all your signatures and then you'll like pay a fee, but of course get your actual instructions from your state, your Department of State running for office, and whatever they tell you need to do. But I'm trying to give you the tips on what it is to get like signatures to get on the ballot, right? When you can't pay for people to just go do it for you, and then they don't even do it. But anyway, so that's the point, and I wanted to at least drop that much off. There's not much else I feel like I can think of, because it kind of all stopped at the very end. But the part about it is like, do you have a website and this, that, and the third? I like YouTube because I feel like look at my videos and you can see me talking to you. I like to talk to people. I want you to hear me. I don't like using buzz terms. Or, I want to get rid of the woke mob or the CRT. No, I like to tell people, progressive policies have destroyed this country, not just the woke mob. You need to tell people progressive policies. Like I like to talk a way that people can understand what I'm saying. People will really feel you. They will. They will. People are good. People are tired. People are moving fast, but they are good. They're more good than bad. So I just wanted to drop that off. If I think of more stuff, I'll make another video. Thank you for watching. Okay, guys. And last part. So now that I'm back on this, focused on this channel, everything's gonna start coming very strong and hard truths. Okay, so we graduated from Cove and the jab, and I still have stuff to tell you about that. But this whole crisis, there's a lot going on that a lot of people don't have time to sift out. So this channel is about the inconvenient truth and how we respect it and how we need to talk about it. So look out for the episodes. They are going to get very strong, very serious. But it's because I feel like anybody watching this channel, I'm not just going to stick on one thing. The world is moving fast around us. And so it doesn't mean that we have to succumb to what they want. In the name of God, if I feel like if you have the information, you can prepare yourself for whatever it is, whatever changes, whatever price hikes, whatever's coming up. At least you know it's coming, because that's one thing they do. They don't keep us informed. Informed consent is like a joke out here. All right, guys. So thank you for coming. If you've liked this video, got all the way to the end, please subscribe, share, help me beat the algorithm. I need to start saying that earlier. Help me beat algorithm suppression. All right. Y'all have a good night. Bye.